Oh, gosh. Ow. Ow. So much ow. Hey V-Vets, I'm back, and today we're going to be taking a look at something brand spanking new, looksy, if you will, at Booksy, the newest collectibles from PMI Kids World, which were sent to me for free so I could review them for you guys. They've decided to partner with literacy, and I can definitely get behind that. So here we go. Woo! Pretend I didn't make a huge mess. Shh, shh, you see nothing. Okay, so all over this box, I am definitely seeing Paw Patrol, which makes sense since they have partnered with Nickelodeon's Paw Patrol, and you can collect one of 9, it looks like, individual characters if you want to finish the entire book set, which leads me to believe that they have given me, yes, some Paw Patrol figures. We've got Marshall here, as well as Chase, 2 Paw Patrol pups for me. I was also sent some original characters from their new Monster Tales line. I've got a teal one, a blue one, and this super cute pink and black one. Not only that, but it looks like we've got some sort of Monster Tales 2-pack. Woo! Which of course is still filled with confetti. And while I clean this out, I'll just let you know that I accepted the offer to review them once I knew that there was literacy involved. But in the end, these are very different to what I had imagined, because when I heard that it was going to be characters with books inside them, I was picturing plushies that somehow opened and closed with Velcro or something. I don't know. Anyways, these are very different. Woohoo! I think I did it. Also, in addition to these Monster Tales characters and the Paw Patrol ones, there will also be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters, and Collector's Conquest on YouTube gave me permission to share some of his footage where he found both Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well as the Paw Patrol figures at Walmart, which is regularly $7.97.
Whoa, check it out. We got these Ninja Turtle Booksies here. That's what the book looks like, and you can find it inside the turtle. You got Michelangelo here. Pretty cool. Got Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo. Check it out at your Walmart.
But I wasn't sent any of those for review today. So let's open these up, see what they're like, and if it turns out you're interested and happen to be a Ninja Turtle fan, then you can start the hunt and hopefully find them. From what I've searched so far, the Monster Tales are currently available on Amazon.com with 2 different sets available. The first is a 6-pack of unique characters for $34.99, and the second one is an exclusive character and bookshelf, the same one that I was sent, which is regularly $27.99 but currently on sale for $24.99. And although I was told they should be available at Walmart as well, I could not find anything when I searched, whether that was US or Canada, but you might be able to find them in person, which I know from experience because they're not listed on Indigo's website for me at all, but when I was there 3 days ago, I found the individual characters on the shelves for $16.97. That was just the individual characters, none of the larger sets. All right, so to kick things off, I'm gonna get started with this Monster Tales Boo Shelf Collector set because one, that's 2 fingers, because one, not only is it eye-catching and cute, but it's got a bookshelf, a unique bookshelf display, in fact, according to this little blurb down here, as well as an exclusive character, which is not part of the regular 6 monster collection that you can buy individually. And to me, that seems like a pretty good place to start, especially because then we'll have a bookshelf to put our actual books on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up. It's covered in all kinds of red fibrous paper remnants from all this stuff, so that's fun. But other than that, the package looks really good, so I'm just gonna peel this sticker away, pull this out. And look at that, there's even more red stuff. Come on out, little guy. Here's our exclusive character, and now I'm just gonna take scissors and do nothing? Oh my gosh. What are these plastic... These zip ties are made out of kryptonite. My gosh. Okay, something's not something-ing here. The struggle is real. Oh my. Okay, so the inside is like glued to the package. There we go. Okay, things are happening. Actually, I lied. They're not happening. What the heck? You're gonna need some tin snips to get this bad boy out. We're just gonna skip ahead to when I've freed the monster shelf. Ta-da! I did it, and it only took 3 minutes. Honestly, it looks like something straight out of Monsters, Inc. We've got a big blue monster here with an ombre color effect from light blue to dark. He does have rotating squid-like tentacle arms, which both move. We've got some light spots on the front and light and dark blue stripes on the sides. There's polka dots on the back. His little tail, does it move? No, he's super duper dusty. I broke something. No, his eyeball came off. off. Was that a me issue? Because either way, they are not held on very well, and I guess I'm gonna have to glue it now. All right, when in doubt, go the glue gun route. Throw that eyeball back on top, stick it where it goes. Be mindful of that. I mean, I was just dusting it, not really all that rough. If the manufacturers or creators of this product are watching, maybe find a better way to stick those on. Either way, as I was saying, this is our shelf. He's got one upper level, one lower level, which is, by the looks of it, the same size. Big white teeth in the front, and some blue feet and toes, as well as eyeballs, which may or may not lose their eyelids. Other than that, he's just a big blue monster who is not only cute and exclusive to this set, but also going to be functional as a bookshelf. But where, oh where will we find a book, Jen? That's what you must be wondering. Well, that is where this little guy comes in. And honestly, he kind of looks to be the same monster-like species as the bookshelf. So this is what the individual capsule looks like. We've just got little pictures of books all around, plus a few of the other monsters. It's themed to the PMI Kids World Monster Tales lore. We can take off this plastic bit. Wait, does this part open too? Oh, wait a second. Okay, cool. It's a convenient way to hide this plastic locking mechanism that we just turn, and now we can take our monster off. Don't lose your plastic jibber, because that's what locks him in place if you don't want him to be removable. And we can put the plastic key back in like this. And this sticker here is removable. Basically, the packaging is a dust cover, and if you don't like the stickers, you can just take those off. But essentially, it provides a service, and there's very little waste. It was just the sticker and the plastic wrap. Even the larger piece was only in cardboard with plastic and 2 plastic jibbers. Time to push this to the side, and now we can check out our first Booksy character. So just like the bookshelf, this character's base is blue. We've got dark and light ombre effect here with both stripes and polka dots, except we do have a purple tail, which matches his or her horns. He's got a big old smile, looking a little mischievous, with some tired eyes. You can't fool me. Ooh, and his hair, guys, this bowl cut is not it. But moving on, I do want to point out that he's got some rotating articulated arms with very Zoidberg-like hands, which leads me to believe he might be able to hold something, but more specifically, a book. This one, a tiny book that comes inside each of our Booksy characters, and this is gonna be the first one that I'm checking out. But if you were to trace the shape of this book, you can make your own stories and add to your shelf or hide them inside your little Booksy monster. That would be amazing. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we need to find out if this little guy has a name. Oh my gosh, we get a bookmark. No way. Why am I so excited for that? Because I like reading and literacy, okay, guys? That's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna start by very carefully tearing along the perforation, and I would suggest tapinating this, which I'm gonna do right now. It is the very cheap way of laminating. If you've never heard of that term before, basically you take a piece of clear tape and tuck your picture or whatever it is you're tapinating inside, covering both sides and then cutting it out for a quick and affordable lamination technique. Or you could just go ahead and use a laminator if you happen to have access to one of those. Just make sure to squeeze out any air bubbles, and in the end, after you've cut it, you essentially just have, in this case, your bookmark, and it should hold up a bit better than if it were just paper. You're welcome. And now for our little collector guide. It fit directly behind the book within our monster. It says visit booksyworld.com. Booksy tiny book collectibles. So we've got some characters right away. Squidoo and Zebra. And look, I was actually sent these two, so there we go. Now we've got names for the next characters. There is a green spoon with a sideways face. Hey, and this is the exclusive. This is Bloof. That's actually pretty close because I was gonna call it Boo. If I flip it around, we have Crunch, which is actually the final monster I was sent. So now we have names for all of them. And the other two that I do not have would be Fruit and Maud. So we've got our bookshelf, we've got Bloof, we've got our brand new bookmark, and of course here is our book, which is called Bloof and the Beast. Wait a minute, that seems awfully rude considering they're all creatures. So hopefully the beast is like metaphorical. I'm just kidding around. But each of these stories has a moral. So it's probably not what I'm thinking. I'll have to give it a read and check it out, but I don't want to ruin it for you guys, so I will only read a random page or two. That way we have an idea of text size, story quality, image quality, stuff like that. So we do have a binding for the book. It's a little hard to see under my lights. It says Booksy Monster Tales number 7. This is a collection. And of course, this one is called Bloof and the Beast. The copyright/credits page is a little too too small for my eyesight, so I'm gonna skip that. But it is all there, giving credit to who writes the stories and such, which is wonderful. I was interested to see if that would be there, but the color looks really good. The text size for the actual story is great, so I'll just skip around a bit. This first page here says, Bloof had never been camping before, but Blark had camping knowledge galore. Oh, I love it. It's a rhyming book. Okay. Blark set down his pack filled with outdoor tools and showed Bloof all of the outdoor rules. So the text color changes depending on the background, which is wonderful. Black for the lighter backgrounds and white for the darker ones. Always stay on the trail and keep your voice down. Put trash in the bins and not on the ground. Don't harm the plants, and last but not least, whatever you do. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Do not feed the beast. We've got Chomp. Something definitely is going on. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna ruin any more of that story for you guys, just in case you're interested in picking this up. As a parent, educator, storybook lover, I am all for this toy. It includes fun, collectibles, and literacy, and like I said, there is very little in regards to waste, and the book is really nicely made. And the images inside are not only colorful, but really well done. Hey, in the back here, we actually have all of our monsters listed again, which is wonderful. And now we know that each character you get has the story tailored to them and holds its book inside, which is fabulous because maybe you don't want to pick up the exclusive set and you just want to get your child one of the monsters because you think that they'd like them. Being able to store it inside helps you keep it safe while they're playing because they are actually figures that the kids can use as toys or while on display. But of course, if you do get the bookshelf set, then you've got somewhere to store your books. The top as well as the bottom shelf. And the more you, oh, don't fall down, Blue. And the more you collect, the more upright they will stay. My daughter just came home from school for lunch. I'm gonna show her so I can see what her reaction is. This was an exclusive set. This is a little bookshelf. I know how much you love reading. Isn't that cute? And here is your monster.
A tiny book, Bloof and the Beast. Oh, it has actual words.
Yeah, it's a full story.
This is better than mine. Mine is due next Friday.
Oh, you should probably do your homework. But this one's the exclusive character. So when you get the books, you could put them on the shelf and then you can store all of them. So this is the only one that comes with a bookshelf, but you could just get one of these. So if somebody buys this one here, you store the book back inside. And on the checklist, there was a bookmark on the side. And you can actually use this character to just play and whatever.
Yeah, it's a lot less risky for like eating.
Yeah, for ages 3 and up. There you go. What do you think?
It's great.
Cool. Okay, thanks. Bye. So the final thing to check on Bloof here is if he can read his own story, because I was pretty excited about that feature with his hands. And no, sadly, it doesn't look like the book reaches, but he definitely can, if you don't care about seeing his face, hold the actual book's spine. And I mean, that's something. So now I'm just gonna put the book on the shelf, set Bloof here to the side, and open up our 3 remaining monsters and see if I can actually remember their names. This one here was Zebra. What's going on here? All right, I've been trying for about 3 minutes and I have unlocked her and peeled the tape off, but I can't seem to free her. It's almost like she's been glued inside, so that appears to be an issue. I would definitely take this back to the store if I had purchased this one on my own. Of course, it was a free product, but I mean, it should still open and it can't. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, I guess I'm not opening Zebra. We'll show her off if I'm able to open her later. That's unfortunate. And instead, we will try Crunch. Let's see if we can free him. We got 1 sticker, 2, and 3 stickers. The bottom comes off nice and easy. What? Why can't I open these? There's nothing else here. Do I need to pull off this? I shouldn't have to. I didn't have to the other time. No, that doesn't do anything. Okay, I was able to free him at least. Untwist him, excellent. And here he is out of his dome. He's a blue monster with 4 tentacle-like arms. He's got orange polka dots all over, orange hair on top, big wide white eyes, and a massive mouth filled with yellow teeth, along with 4 rotating arms this time. Super monster-like. And of course, inside we have his book and another bookmark. And his storybook is called Ice Cream Crunch. Once again, the pictures inside are crisp, brightly colored, and easily legible. Oh, and he can't hold his book open either, but he can hold the spine. Excellent. So I'm just gonna add his book to the bottom shelf for now. And try to open Zebra again. Something here is not going right. All right, I've peeled back the sticker so that I can actually see where the locking mechanism of the dome is. And yeah, it is most definitely somehow glued in there. Like I cannot move it for the life of me, which is so unfortunate. It's stuck tight. I can't do anything about it. Oh, that's such a bummer because she's the one I was most excited to see. That might happen, apparently. Can I lock her back in place? Doesn't really have anything to do with it though. I don't know. Okay, I've been trying forever to open this. I still can't. So far, I really like this product, but this, I gotta say, this is really souring it. Oh, I got it. Oh, needed a lot of elbow grease, but I got her out. Okay, so unlock her. Here is Zebra. She is a pink striped monster with pigtails and teeny tiny horns on the top of her head. She's got black stripes and pink polka dots, a tiny snout with orange freckles, teeny tiny white teeth there as well, and whatever that little ponytail is at the back of her head. She, of course, does have moving squid-like arms, because all monsters have squid-like arms, of course. And inside, we've got our checklist and bookmark, and her book is called Super Zebra. Oh gosh. Oh, I love that. Okay, I love that monster right away. She's a superhero. Once again, we've got clear, crisp images, nice legible writing, and of course, super cute artwork. I can't help but notice that there's a lot more characters than we have of figures. Don't quote me, but that makes me think we're either going to get a show from this, or at the very least, more characters and books, which of course would be awesome. So there you go, Zebra. Go put your book on the shelf. Excellent. Wonderful, wonderful. Ah, don't fall. All right, so far we've got Crunch, Zebra, and Bloof, which brings us to our last Monster Tales character. Let's see if he opens easily. Oh gosh, no, what the heck? Oh, there we go. Okay, and his name was Squidoo. Oh, I noticed a difference. Okay, so this is what the average collector guide looks like. It just shows all 6 of the Monster Tales characters, but if you get the exclusive, then you see Bloof as well as a little bit of extra artwork. Cool, cool, cool. So Squidoo here is all teal or aqua colored with stringy long tentacles, which are peachy orange underneath. He's got a mix of squiggles and spots for his markings, as well as giant fins on either side of the back of his head. He is a water creature, except he's got these little orange antennae on top with yellow, which matches his eye and mouth. He's got a big purple eyeball, actually. And he totally reminds me of Plankton from SpongeBob. Inside, we have his checklist and, of course, bookmark. And his book is called Squidoo's Bubbles. Oh my gosh, look how cute that monster is. Oh my goodness, that monster is so cute. I got very distracted. Okay, so the colors are nice and bright. The artwork is definitely original. Lots of characters again, which just make me want to have a show because I want to learn about these guys too. The story itself is easy to read, decent sized font, and I just want to read them, but of course I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so I will add it to the shelf instead. Oh wait, hold on a second. I forgot to tell you what numbers these ones were. Crunch's book here has a blue spine with orange writing, and it is book number 1. So let's put them in order. Squidoo's Bubbles is purple on the side and is book number 4. I don't have book 2 or 3, but Super Zebra here is book number 5 with a yellow spine and purple writing. Number 6 I don't have, but number 7, as we know, is the green with yellow writing exclusive. And that, my friends, is my book collection for the Monster Tales. Try that again. My book collection for the Monster Tales so far. Oh my gosh, I need to make super tiny little monster bookends. Stop. How cute would that be? Yeah, so once you've started reading them, guys, they do kind of flop open, which maybe they did on purpose so that you have to keep buying more so that they stay tight. I don't know. For me, bookends. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't worry. Like I said, if you don't have the bookshelf set, your books would store easily inside of your character. And of course, you could use those as actual playable figures. They're straight up toys, perfect for preschooler hands. They can use their imagination to make up their own stories, and when they want to hear one about their favorite character, they've got them at the ready. And now for my final 2 characters, we have Chase and Marshall. This is the Paw Patrol series, and there will be 8 to collect. You can see them all along the side. By the way, it does tell you which way to unlock, but once again, it is quite stiff. Ow, that hurt. So just be mindful of that. I twisted it, but I still can't get it off. I said, come off. I think maybe the stickers help them stay stuck. They definitely prevent you from being able to open properly. Okay, that did nothing at all. They might have them down so low so that people maybe don't steal them in the stores. I'm not certain. I can't really prove that, but it does make it incredibly difficult to open them. Like, my hand is super sore. Ow. Oh my gosh, and I still can't open it. I did really like this packaging, along with how easy it was to actually reuse it, but there are a few flaws, which really shouldn't be flaws. Ugh. Oh, come on. Marshall. Oh gosh, now it's both hands. This is too much, too much. Ow. Oh gosh. I'm glad I have a chance to review these things for you guys because honestly, it's not working out. Why? Ow, so much ow. It's cutting into my lifelines. Well, I know that's my lifeline. What does that even mean? I don't know. Marshall, don't you want to have me open your innards to read your story? Like, come on, dude. All right, so I wanted to keep this sticker on here because it's part of the display, you know, but I guess it's not super duper necessary, but it's definitely a bummer because, you know, some kids really, really like Paw Patrol, specifically in this circumstance, and they might want to see the sticker and images of all the ones that they can get. Anyways, by the way, the base for the Paw Patrol figures is blue as opposed to the green. Okay, that's literally everything is unstuck. There's nothing left around the base. Do you see the seam? Nothing else there. Oh my gosh. Oh my, oh, I got it. Ow! Oh gosh, that hurts so bad. Marshall, you better be worth it. Whew. All right, so I got it first try, guys. I'm not in so much pain at all. That is definitely a flaw that needs to be fixed. But here is Marshall. He is a white Dalmatian looking very much like Marshall would from Paw Patrol. He's got his red firefighter suit on. He's got the badge in the front, his hat on his head, and a backpack on his back. Look at his little tiny tail there. Oh my gosh. And unlike the monsters, it seems as though we have to open his head. Yeah, to get his book out. Excellent. So that's a little different. Inside, we have our bookmark. This time it's blue with a paw print on the back. Our checklist will show all 8 characters: Sky, Marshall, Chase, Everest, Liberty, Zuma, Rubble, and Rocky. And here is his book. It's the actual artwork from the show. So although this is more of a Booksy styled chunky character, the book itself is from the show. It says Nickelodeon red on the side with white writing, Booksy, Paw Patrol, and it is book 3. And it's just called Marshall. So I guess we're just gonna learn all about Marshall, or maybe not. The images inside, just like the monster tails, are bright, very crisp, really good quality. The light backgrounds have dark writing, the darker backgrounds have light writing, and it's all super easy to read. And of course, if you've got your bookshelf, you can add it to the rest of your book collection. Or you could put it back inside Marshall if you wanted to. By the way, tell me that little character down there does not look like a Bluey figure. So that's Marshall and his book. And now, before we finish up with Chase, I'm gonna take these 2 little rubbery guys I've got and use them as bookends because my books are falling all over the place. Check them out, they're perfect. They kind of fit the vibe. We've got a little bee and a little mushroom. Excellent. And now, Chase. Don't give me issues, okay? 1, 2. Nope. Okay, that was not helpful. Oh, goodness. It says twist this way to unlock. So just so you know, I am twisting the bottom in the direction that it's telling me. And it just does not work at all. It's so stiff. Okay, I'm just gonna skip ahead to having it out because my hands just can't take any more of this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it has been 2.5 minutes and I'm actually concerned that I'm gonna cut through my flesh at some point. Oh, this is such a hard no for me, which is so terrible because I truly do really love this idea. You know what? I can't. I just can't. So he looked like Chase, okay? Basically, if you're familiar with Paw Patrol, that's what we would have had. A Paw Patrol figure with a book inside. And yeah, I guess that's where we're gonna end it. Sorry, dude. My hands just cannot take anymore. My skin is literally peeling off here. Ow! Okay, guys, that's it for me and my first look at the Booksy figures, both monster tails as well as two kind of the Paw Patrol line. I say kind of because obviously I could not open Chase. Overall, I think I would recommend these completely if they weren't shredding my hands to bits. And unfortunately, this bookshelf. No, his eyeball came off! They are not held on very well, and I guess I'm gonna have to glue it now. Be mindful of that because it kind of just popped off on its own. That is definitely small enough to be a choking hazard. That's kind of a problem. That's pretty much the only con because the overall lack of waste is phenomenal. And of course, I'm a big fan of literacy and miniature things, which went together so effortlessly. The quality of the books are great. The figures themselves were well done and could store the books inside. So whether or not you had a bookshelf exclusive set or just the single figures, they were pretty much perfect for small hands and storytelling. But that packaging, which I did love so much, is not it. It's a red light for me. So I'm really hopeful somebody who works with this team sees this review and finds a solution, because being able to only open 1 out of 6 without issue is a big problem. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did and haven't yet, then please remember to subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss any future fun toy reviews or important reviews like today's. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!